Well, welcome back to another new episode of 5 Things You Might Not Know About WWE 2K16. This, as always, is the 101. So this is episode number 7, which means we've already previously covered 30 things that you might not know about this year's game, and by the end of this one, we'll take that total to 35. Anyway, intro out of the way, let's get into it. Episode number 7 of 5 Things You Might Not Know About WWE 2K16. So, first up on today's episode, we have got the ability to defend singles championships in handicap matches. So, this follows suit of some of the previous things of the series, in that this once again is exclusive to this year's Universe mode. Now, in terms of who becomes the champion, if a challenger of the team side gets the pin, those superstars celebrate the championship after the match, although, no matter who got the pinfall, the superstar that was selected first heading into the match gets the championship, with the second superstar then becoming the number 1 contender. As we've covered in the previous episode, the potentially forgotten move, the Super Spear, that was originally introduced way back in SVR 2011, is still in the current set of games. However, something I missed from that previous episode, and another thing that you might not know about this year's game, is that since the game went new gen, this move can now be done from the second rope position. So I'm sure you would agree with me, although it's a little strange, but hey, kinda cool. So yeah, the Super Spear now being doable from the second row position is another thing that you might not know about WWE 2K16. Next up, we've got something superstar specific involving Bad News Barrett. Now, if you don't know, when Bad News Barrett does his charge finish up, during the wake up animation, he pulls down his black elbow pad, revealing a red one. But what you might not know is that if the ball hammer gets reversed, Barrett will continue the match with the red elbow pad exposed, as opposed to putting the black one back up if the move had connected. Now, this is not new for 2K16, but it's still something that you might not know, and kinda cool for Bad News Barrett fans. Now, since the games went new gen with 2K15, one limitation that we now have is that aside from some of the dive and announce table OMG finishers, you can't actually lay a superstar on the table for a regular dive maneuver. However, whilst not officially possible, this is now doable via a glitch. So to do this, have a setup as seen in the video and push the superstar on the ladder onto the announcer's table. As you can now see, when the superstar gets to their feet, he is now on top of the announcer's table, so from here, do a running strike to knock that superstar back down onto his back, and with a bit of luck, he'll now be in position for what's coming next. Now, just a heads up from my experience, the superstar on the table needs to be very slightly hanging off of it, basically so the game thinks the superstar is on the floor outside, as opposed to actually on the announcer's table. Anyway, once you get the position correct, similar to as seen in the video, you can now climb the top rope and deliver what is going to be a pretty epic diving finisher, send your opponent crashing through the announcer's table. Using this method, this now makes regular diving finishers through announce tables now doable, which obviously creates some pretty epic and extreme moments. And the fifth and final thing of today's episode, we have got tired and fatigued finishers. Now, these were originally introduced last year with the new gen version of 2K15, and these remain in the game for 2K16. Now, if you don't know, tired finishers take place when you hit a finisher with low stamina, with a select bunch of moves having their own unique tired animation. As I say, these were added to the series last year, with 2K16 now adding some new animations into the mix. For example, this awesome looking fatigued code breaker showcased by Chris Jericho. Now, no doubt about it, tired finishers were one of the best things added to the series when the series went new gen, and hopefully we will see even more of these awesome animations added to the series with 2K17 later this year. So another episode down, possibly one more to come. Either way, we have covered some pretty cool things on this series. Again, if you missed any of the previous episodes, check out the series playlist linked down below. As always, if you have enjoyed today's video, a like rating would be awesome to see. Also, don't forget to drop me a comment and let me know if any of today's featured 5 things in the video were new for you. Expect plenty more 2K16 content coming to the channel very, very soon. And until next time, this has been 101. And I will see you all on the next one.